Hi Moglets! Today we're going to be maxing the brand new Redhorn Stonethresher, trying it out on a few different greatsword users, seeing what it can do. Sounds really OP on paper. First, of course, we need to actually raise it. I assume we're gonna have to do a bit of farming here, but that's no problem. Let's just start with getting it to 10 there. It's insane that at level 16 it already has 30% crit damage on it. Thankfully, we do have a decently abundant amount of other materials besides these. I'm sure we're gonna need to farm some of these, but maybe not the claws or the old handguards. So yeah, for now we are just throwing in all of our little materials here, our extra weapons. Okay, it looks like we're out of weapons, so we can finally start raising it a little quickly here. And yeah, so we're already using our last ones here. We will need to farm quite a bit. There is level 50, however. Let's go ahead, I suppose. Quite sure the farming nightmare that was yesterday ate up all of my condensed resin. So we're gonna have to grab some more here. We are being joined by the one and only Bones for this farming adventure. Let's go. Do burst. Do burst before I hit the start button, Bone. I'm gonna see if she can get what I'm trying to say without actually telling her. Yes! I'm not sure exactly how I translated that, but I guess we know each other kind of well by now. So what do we get for our first condensed here? Let's give it a look-see. We got one purple. It's okay, I guess. I mean, it's weapon mats. You can get up to gold, so it's not that impressive, but I digress. Bones was also summoning. She got Itto and the Stonetresher as well. That's why we're going together here. I guess you'll understand from now on. Nice. Oops. Got another purple. I mean, obviously better than not getting any purples. Probably just gonna use those 5 condensed we craft and then check our progress, see if we need to farm more. 3 times in a row with pretty similar drops here, so not much to say. And now, ooh, we finally got a gold. Let's go. One more condensed, and then we're gonna see how far we can bring it. Ah, whoops. Well, actually, it looks like Venti's Q goes in the middle anyway. I just remember on like, for ley lines and also for the Viridescent dungeon, if you don't do his burst a little bit before you hit the start button, it'll just go off in a weird direction and not get all the enemies. Last condensed for now, not even a purple. All right, I did not see that Bones said hi. Hi, Bones. We're gonna start with getting all of our greens to blues, and then seeing if we have enough of those to start. Since we had 37 there, I assume we definitely have enough blues. Now we have to craft some purples though, so we're gonna take all the blues we got and put them into purples. There we go. Oh no, I forgot to switch the character. Why doesn't it just stick with it? I mean, I was just crafting the green ones. I guess I've never crafted these though. So it was Goro there instead of whatever, Albedo. Well, that's a shame. Could have potentially gotten at least one bonus. But anyway, here we go, level 70. It looks like we will definitely have to do some more runs here. We're gonna throw those in there. And yeah, we don't even have enough purples, and I know we only have like 1 gold, so we are also missing some talons, but we can probably craft those. Let me know how much more condensed you will get. I think I can only get like 3 more. Because when I'm really farming, I refresh resin 3 times a day, so we got 120 now, and we can make 3 more. Oh my god, the crystal flies. No, Hu Tao is too short. I missed one. People are always telling me to take Sayu when I'm hunting crystal flies, but I really don't get it, because like, as soon as you capture one, the other one's going to disappear anyway. Like, yeah, cool, you can get really close to one of them, but look, that one way over there is flying away now, and I can't get it. Well, I guess I could have gone for the higher one first. Also, Sayu is nice to roll around. Get where you're going a little quicker. Bones with I can help you pick them up. It doesn't work like that, Bones, and you know it. Now she's threatening to steal my beetles. So we can get in a nice little position here, sort of. Oh, I think we just literally killed them all because we're on fire. What do we get? Oh, come on. And now, 1 purple. Ooh, we got a gold and a purple. So this was our last condensed. Hopefully we have enough. If not, then I guess we'd have to use some of our fragile resin. Oh, she showed me a beetle. Had to work for this beetle because Sayu is so short. Gonna start with making as many purples as I can. Come on, Albedo. No bonus. Hey, I gave you a nice break. This time I'm definitely gonna swap. Okay. Come on, you didn't give me no bonus. Jeez. I don't think we have quite enough yet. Oh yeah, we gotta make some talons. I don't really care about bonuses here. And let's see. So there it goes to 80. Already at 72.7 crit damage. Now at level 80, 80 crit damage. Oh, geez. We might actually need some talons. Okay. 4 more golds. Let's see if we have enough of those first. We will need more golds unless Albedo really comes through and gives us 2 bonus, which not even I expect. 1 bonus? You know, it's about... Okay. 19? Dang, it's gonna be close though. Yeah, we do have enough with 4 left over, so we just have to use a bit more resin. All right, let's drop a couple of our fragiles, I suppose. We got no choice. Get 3 more condensed. Trying a different comp just for fun. Probably should have kept Water Dude though to freeze them. Actually wasn't so bad. Got a 51-second clear. Can usually do it a little faster with the Hu Tao team, but could be I just need some more practice. We did get a purple here. 2 purples this time, so yeah, we should definitely be good after this run. And actually, final run now, and we get a gold. Okay, so actually just this run would have been enough. As you can see, 3 purples and a gold. Wow. I wish it would have just gave us this one straight away, then yeah, whatever. I'm sure we'll need more of these mats at one point or another. Well, thanks for joining us, Bones. That is it for the farming. I will see you later. So let's go ahead and craft this last gold we need and go ahead and max this bad boy. There we go. The base attack is obviously going to be a little lower at 542, but that crit damage at 88%, that is just crazy. So it's kind of like the Primordial Jade Cutter, this green sword where it has pretty low base, but high crit rate in that case. Which is also really cool, but yeah. I mean, this in particular is going to be really amazing for Itto because he doesn't need a bunch of attack since his def gets turned into attack. So who are we going to try it on first? Perhaps our Eula. It's just sad we have a C6 Binny, so we can't take full advantage of that. But I believe this is not only a good fit for Eula because of its really, really great stats here. So Eula does have a bit to do with def as well. She can increase her own defense. As you can see here, she gets a 30% defense bonus per stack of her Grimheart. It doesn't suit her very well visually, in my opinion, but that's another story. Oh yeah, I gave Eula's set to Xinyan while I was doing my team summoning video. So putting her back in her Pale Flame set, let's go ahead and take a look at those attributes. Well, the crit ratio is a little off. Maybe a little more crit rate would be good, but I don't know. Let's check it out how it is. She also does have 1100 defense, and then normal and charge attack damage will be increased by 40% of that. Well, since we can't use Binny, I guess we're gonna try Chi-Chi in our team. So our Eula will have 15% more crit rate against anyone inflicted with cryo, as you can see here. So we got some little Hilichurls here. Let's just go ahead and start with like Fischl and everything, and go ahead and grab one of those. Ooh, I am seeing some decent numbers though. 15k basics. We should have 2 stacks of Grimheart now. Let's check. Yeah, we also have 1500 def, which means we should be getting a decent little bonus here for the normal and charge attacks. I guess, I don't know, 500 extra damage per swing there. That's definitely not nothing. Those were Ella's Hilichurls, so sorry about that, Ella. Got some more Hilichurls here. We're just going to try what we can, honestly. Get them like superconducted and all that with a little boom. Yeah, I mean, as usual, daily quests are a little bit too weak to really show anything, but I just wanted to use my Grimheart stacks, but using them killed everyone. A step up from daily quest Hilichurls, let's try Rock Frog. I have no idea why I have Sarah with me, but actually might not be too bad anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and use those stacks here. Oh. Well, I could see a 194k from her burst. I think that is pretty good. I don't think we even had Sarah's boost anymore, and obviously with like a Binny boost or something, it would have been even more. But yeah, I'm sure one day they'll allow us to turn off his C6. I can only hope. Her basic attacks, like just normally without really paying attention to anything, are also quite good. We're still looking at like, you know, 10 to 15 per basic here. I mean, I am pretty sure he was superconducted. At least I would hope so. It's a lot harder to superconduct with Sarah, obviously, than like Fischl. Yeah, I did just see the superconduct proc, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and try and go into her burst real quick. Use these Grimheart stacks. Yeah, I just saw a 31k basic attack there. That was probably before the superconductor ran out, I imagine. I mean, obviously, if you have her signature weapon, Song of Broken Pines, that's most likely going to be better. But I'd say just because of the stats, Redhorn is really great as well. It's not that bad that it has lower base attack because Eula herself has pretty high base, so she can compensate that herself. Then there's Diluc, actually suits him visually quite well as well. And I'm sure it'd be a perfectly fine weapon for him, kind of similar to Eula, maybe a little bit worse because he doesn't really do anything with death. He has no way to increase it himself. So he'll take a little less advantage of the passive, but still, just for the fact it has 88 crit damage on it, it's going to be perfectly fine for him as well. This almost throws like Gravestone into a support greatsword, you know, because it increases the entire party's attack by 60%. So, you know, some sub DPS will come out, start using Gravesword, and then, you know, Diluc will come out with his Stonethresher. Diluc also has a really high base attack, so the attack percent bonus on Wolf's Gravestone would do quite a bit for him as well. But yeah, I don't know if you can beat 88 crit damage. As far as Itto is concerned, I'm not really sure, but I think White Blind would probably be better. Stonethresher only increases his def by 28%, whereas White Blind increases it by, you know, 4 stacks times 9, that is more. This is, of course, obvious sarcasm. It is his weapon. It's perfect for him. I do want to save that combo for the God Mode showcase, however. Sayu? I don't really think so. I mean, I'm pretty sure Sayu is not only not a main DPS, but she doesn't scale off of def anywhere. So, yeah, that just wouldn't really be that great for her. Maybe better than other great swords if it's your only 5-star though. Noelle has got to be like the second best for this sword, obviously behind Itto. She scales a lot of def, you know, she has a lot to do with def. There are definitely Noelle mains. I've seen them, they scare me, but that's not the point. This would of course be for a main DPS Noelle, because you know, you don't want to miss out on that normal and charge attack damage, 40% def. And Noelle can get pretty chunky with her def as well. Like, you know, 4 or 5k, that's like an extra 2k per swing. How can you pass that up? I mean, Noelle and Itto do function very similarly. Noelle's burst also gives her 60% of her defense as attack, and then at C6 an additional 50%. So Noelle could potentially have a higher attack bonus in this regard unless you have a C5 Itto. My Noelle is pretty poor right now. She's only level 70, I believe. Yes, and she doesn't really have many artifacts, but this would be like the most interesting besides Itto for this weapon. A part of me does kind of want to build her full def, but since she's 70 and all and her like main stats are a little lower than they should be, we're just gonna go for the general damage build, which essentially means stealing everything off of Itto. I do think Husk will be... What happened? Oh, the timer ran out. That 1,000 seconds. That's never happened to me before. Sorry for going off topic there, but yeah, I just kind of got freaked out for a second. As I was saying, I do think Husk will still be a good set for her, but she would need some other Geo counterparts. Maybe like Goro or whoever to provide her orbs, because Noelle is not very good at generating mana herself. Yikes, actually we're only at 1,700 def. Probably does come a little bit down to her being 70 still, but yeah. I guess those 4k def Noelles I've seen were just pure def, like def on the artifacts. I mean, it might be worth it at C6 because, you know, you get 110% of your def as attack, but probably not till level 90. As for the team, I guess we're going to throw Goro in there. He's not really ready, but I couldn't really think of another good companion for her. Let's try a Primo Geo Vishap run real quick. Start with Zhongli Shield, throw a Goro banner down, get Noelle Shield. I guess we're gonna go ahead and do Benny Boost as well. Ooh, there we go. We got a 15k. Oh yeah, well when she crits, there was a 17k. Wait, I want to check Noelle's stats right now. Yeah, 4,400 attack. That's actually pretty nice. Also, Noelle's Geo obviously cannot be overridden with Benny Boost, so there's that. Actually, doing okay. I mean, you know, she is a great sword user. She is attacking quite a bit slower. I mean, I think I still definitely would need someone to generate mana for her because it still takes way too long. But let's go ahead and try this whole little setup again. Let's just go ahead. Yeah, I mean, that damage is pretty crazy. I mean, I have level 70 Noelle, you know. Her crit rate is a little lower, I think. It's around 50%, so there's that. But yeah. Not too bad at all. I don't see why you would have the Redhorn Stonethresher without Itto though, and obviously Itto is going to be a little better than Noelle. So I don't think I'm really going to showcase it on any more characters. Obviously it would be fine for Razor. Again, he doesn't really do much with def, so that passive doesn't do as much for him. I guess Xinyan's shield does scale off of def as well, so there is something for the passive for her there as well, but I've heard Xinyan's shield is like the weakest ever, so I don't know how much that would help. Also at C2, her physical damage and crit rate of her burst is increased by 100%. So I guess if you would want to use her as like a burst damage, that would probably work pretty well. Mine is unfortunately too low level to really try that out, but that would be the best weapon for her mainly because of its stats. You know, this is like the only great sword with crit damage, and it has a lot of it. Also at C6, her charge attacks gain an attack bonus equal to 50% of her def. So there's that as well. Xinyan, you know, actually the more I'm really looking into her, the more this weapon could definitely suit her. Visually though, does it pass the visually test? It's actually not too bad. You know, she kind of goes for that red aesthetic too. She also kind of has some like yellowish accents like the blade. Yeah, you know, definitely could be a Xinyan sword. But yeah, I suppose that'll pretty much do it for today's video. Obviously, really great sword. 88 crit damage, dude. It's just crazy by itself. But yeah, make sure to tell me what you think in the comments down below. Dropping a like or subscribing to the channel if you enjoy the content is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.
今お茶をご用意しますね。お砂糖はどうしますか？多め？普通？それともなしでしょうか？